G'day everybody, and welcome to... Wow, what is going on there? Yeah, let's not leave the flickering thing up.
Huh?
G'day everybody, and welcome to Capac and I trying to make pod races in Space Engineers.
Yeah, pod racing.
Yeah, now this is pod racing.
Well, no it isn't.
Not yet.
We haven't built anything
It
yet.
will be. So, as soon as we had the harpoon mod, Capac and I thought it would be a potentially interesting way to attach the engines of a pod racer to the actual pilot seat. And I think we might have a way that we can make this work without it looking too janky. Maybe.
What? It's meant to look janky.
It is?
Well, it's meant to look kind of janky.
Okay, fine then. I need to make you an admin so you can make yourself creative mode. Whoops.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, we've been told to try spinning already.
Thanks, Lord Darcy. Yes, try spinning. That's a good trick. Do you know what else is a good trick? Having Capac's chat open. That's a good trick.
Okay.
Because I didn't do that. Gah! You realize? No. So, the thought I had for how I would make mine work, and I don't know whether you've thought this through at all, Capac, but basically was have two separate pieces. We kind of talked through this part yesterday. The engines at the front will actually be a single grid. We were hoping to use some... We were hoping to find a mod that would have, like, an electrical current as the block to join them. But we couldn't quite find anything like that, so we're just going to use these light blocks, which are a mod. If I give it some power, there we go. So we're going to use those in combination with these in small grid, and they'll work okay, I think, to give us the look we're after for the joining between the two thrusters at the front. So that'll be one grid, and then the second grid will be the cockpit at the back with two harpoons linking to the front. They'll all be hovering off the ground on hover engines, and then we'll have to remote in to control the front thrusters and drag it along. That was my thought. I don't know what your control scheme thought was.
Not sure.
I'm pretty sure these spark if you damage them, but then they'll also smoke, and I don't know that it'll look great, but we should check. Let's get a weapon.
Oh, I can't remember how to do
Capac
that.
immediately feels nervous. As I say, let's get a weapon.
Spawn me a gun.
You can spawn yourself a gun.
I can't remember how.
Shift F10. I feel like making this small grid might save us a bit of time.
Ammo too.
Yes, this is creative mode.
What is creative mode?
No, it's not. It's creative mode tools in survival. It does not appear to spark if you damage it. What about this one? Nope, it doesn't either.
Whoa. What? A thing came out.
What came out?
A weird toaster.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they've got damage states, these, unfortunately. So, we'll just have to make do. Okay. I'm hoping I can remember a little bit about how the thrusters work, because yeah, I don't really remember how they work, the hover engines.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start building something and see how I go. I'm just going to build a really basic, ugly design, but see if I can get it to work.
That's the plan.
What? Do basic ugly and then see if it works.
Ugly. Well, I got a nice even platform to work with.
I'm not even gonna... So remember, Capac, you can use the half slope for the light blocks to make it as thin as possible.
I'm just looking at these hover engines.
Yeah, that's the bit I'm a bit unsure about, because I really can't remember how to use them.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Yep, VLord, now this is pod racing. The reason I called it that is because we're going to try and make pod races. And if we can get this to work, we're going to race them. And perhaps even see if we can drag some other people into our lag to experience it as well. If it works. I have no idea if this is going to work or not.
Well, they work.
The hover engines?
It's floating away.
Yes. It's desirable to have some degree of control, Capac.
I wanted to see if it was working. Calm down. Stop wibbling. Why is it wobbling around so much?
Because I think they have to be balanced.
It is balanced. It's symmetrical. Whoa, there it goes.
But is it balanced front back?
I don't know what you mean.
No, we are not velocity limited to 100 meters a second. I have set it to 800 meters per second. And I've got re-entry effects on because, you know, that whole flame out, destroy your engines thing at high speed in episode 1 Racer. I felt that should be included. Oh, that is bright. I'm going to need to tone that down quite a bit. I'm going to do this without the harpoons first, I think. And then I'll do the harpoon bit second if I can get this working.
Oh, different kinds of thrusters.
You will probably need some lateral thrust. Some directionals. Alright, where are these lights? Let's turn down their intensity. That's better.
Yeah, looking
That's
promising
tolerable.
so far. Alright, so what are these? So we got the light cubes.
Yeah, and then if you scroll with your mouse wheel, you'll get all the different types.
Okay. And what about those other lights you were talking about? The interior lights.
Fuel
Yeah, so if you go to Interior Lights mod pack in the list on the left-hand side in your G menu, it's the interior lights straight.
Yep, I got them.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
What the? Please, you're off already.
Well, it works.
What the? Hmm.
What?
Fuel critical.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I should probably have used big reactors instead of the batteries. Capac, you should probably use reactors as well. It's not creative mode, it's survival with creative tools, so we'll have to put uranium in, but that's still better with a reactor than it is with batteries, because it won't run out quickly. Uranium.
No.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is that your phone?
No, it was my pod racer. It was sending me an alert.
Lies. It's all lies. Rotor onto large grid thrusters. It might come to that. It may well come to that. Alright, so that front part works. That means I can get rid of that. A remote control on. Put an antenna on this side. Then I can create a pod.
Stop doing things so quickly.
Why? Isn't that the idea? The quicker we get this done, the quicker we can work on actually making it a viable race.
Building it as fast as I can.
You don't have to, like, you don't have to keep up with me. You just build as quickly as you can, and I'll do as quickly as I can, and then I'll be able to refine my design while you keep working. You're quicker on the decorative stuff anyway. So don't stress, Kabak. It's fine. Seriously.
Need some of these.
So we've loaded a few mods for this. Obviously, the hover mod, the harpoon mod, the planet that we're on right now is Karak, and we've also got my usual mods like Build Vision, the Paint Gun, Screen Gunk Be Gone, all that sort of stuff. And I've used Midspace's configurable max ship speed mod for setting the speed to 800 meters a second. And then we've also got the what's it called? The deadly re-entry. Got that too. Because of course we do.
Need a gyroscopy.
Where are the harpoons?
Harpoon.
So, harpoon number 1 there, and harpoon number 2 there. Canvas. Oh jeez, there's so many quotes dropping in chat. Gyro. And I don't think we should allow thrusters to be on the, like, any directional thrusters to be on the pod part, because then it'll kind of move around a bit more, I think.
Huh?
Should it be just the hover engines on the control part? Do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a chariot. It's getting pulled along.
Yeah, so you don't get much control out of that bit. It's just going to spin it, flop around at the back there, which is possibly going to be the most entertaining part of this. Camera right, and camera left. And harpoon right. Harpoon left.
Fuel critical.
Left, fire. Right. Fire.
Fuel critical.
Sweet. Yep. As soon as we crash, you'll know that it's not Empyrean. as everything explodes rather than bounces. Unless one of us decides to turn off block damage. But yes. The hover engines from Empyrean, they're a bit hard to use, I've always found.
Whoa, what was that?
Whoops, missed. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put an antenna on. I need to put an antenna
Fuel
on.
critical.
You'll need an antenna on both parts, Kabak.
Yes. Wait. Yes. Hello, Bunker-san.
Here we go.
What else do I need on these things?
Whoa! Whoa. Okay. That's a bit crazy. Acceleration is interesting. Kabak, do you want to ride? Whoa,
Huh?
whoa, whoa.
Where are you?
Went out a little ways. Braking is bad.
What the? Well, guess I'm not
No.
going for a ride then.
Watch.
What the? Okay.
Fuel critical.
Did that hit you?
No, you were miles away.
Oh. Oh, that's a canvas. I thought it was a Capac backpack. Okay. So this works. We are going to need to have thrusters on the rear part, but mainly for braking. So that we don't run into the front bit.
Ah.
So otherwise it's next to impossible to ride. The controls are so twitchy too. Let's try that again. See if we can get the hang of this. And if you guys in chat have any ideas about how I can improve this, do tell me, because I am interested, and I don't think I'm going to have all the right ideas today. But I was thinking about this yesterday, which is why I was able to come up with a design that worked quite quickly.
Fuel critical.
Just go put an antenna on this one that I'm copying from. So I don't have to keep placing that on. Reduce power on the gyro. Actually, that's probably a good idea. That kind of works. I almost think like we need more harpoons here. What do you guys reckon? If I had 2 harpoons on each side, it might stabilize the position of the pod compared to the engines a bit more. Oops. Oh, Kabak's flying.
Oh, why am I rotating like that?
Kabak's going big.
Seems to be working all right.
Yeah. Competitive rubber banding, new esport. Do you want to hop on this, Kavak? Pop yourself a little chair on the back.
Stop moving.
I can't! Alright.
Whoa.
How's that feel?
Oh, yeah? Oh, very slidey.
Yeah, it's very slidey. I think with your big, strong side thrusters, maybe we will need to have thrusters on all directions for the pod.
Maybe just sideways thrusters.
Whoa! Whoops.
Well, I'm out of here.
Fuel critical.
Ah. I don't know how well putting the harpoons on rotors would work, because the rotors may cause the whole thing, as it would then have subgrids, to not balance properly, because even the hover mod doesn't work great with that. But
Okay.
if I attach the harpoons separately to the front. Oops, this is the left one. That is the right one.
Oh, right. Okay. I need a...
Left 2, fire. Right. View. Right 1, fire. Right 2, fire.
Fuel critical.
And I might just see how it, like, whether it still feels appropriately floaty with some directional extra thrusters. Make sure you have another harpoon hidden on front in case Kappa gets in front of you.
Hey, that's cheating.
Yeah, but couldn't I then just be Subulba?
That's still cheating.
So? It's in universe and therefore okay or something? It makes sense? It's expected?
No, not you. You.
There. Then I reckon... Oh, I didn't load them. Dang it.
Fuel critical.
Let's load these before I do the others. Replace thrusters with wings on seat part. We haven't got the wings mod on. I would have to add that. I didn't think we would need it, to be honest. Oops. Did I not load?
Fuel critical.
Doing? Come on, Splitsy, get your head in the game.
Oh, the small harpoons don't have like a turret option?
Neither do the big ones, remember?
Yeah?
Neither do the big ones, remember? They look like
No.
a turret, but they're not a turret.
Well, that's fine, but I want it to look like a turret.
Wait a second. Nah. Oops, wrong one. No, let's just see if more chains makes a difference, since I've totally messed that up.
Where's the mounting point for these?
Net Yellow, this is all vanilla voxels and stuff. There's nothing that isn't vanilla that's viewable. I mean, the shape of the planet is, because this is a modded planet. Whoa!
What is going on over there?
Fuel critical.
What? Explosions, that's what's going on. I don't really need a vertical stabilizer. Like, all that would do is stop stuff from moving sideways. There's no actual need for one because the hover engine mod keeps things level anyway. Let's try this again and see if I can shoot these at a different spot. Eisen, I think thruster override would do the exact opposite of what you're imagining. Thruster override would only work that minimal bit, so you'd actually end up with less braking than not more. You'd just be constant minimal braking. Oops, missed.
Get some of these thrusters.
And this isn't too bad. Yeah, Viper, it would be handy to have a constant thrust. Although I suppose you could have one engine on permanent override pushing backwards. In fact, maybe that's what I should do. Leave the other ones on as they currently are, but put one going backwards that's on constant
Fuel critical.
max thrust. Or at least constant something.
How do I fire the harpoons?
You have to put a command on your hotbar, remember? Well, this kind of works.
And how do I aim them?
With your gyroscope. And a camera. These things are so awkward to control. P.S. The comment you put in Kabak's chat, there's 0 point for the nanite mod because this is all creative mode anyway. I don't think I'm subscribed to any of those mods anyway, so I never use them. But they would have no benefit here because it's creative. Yeah, it really is the sharp turns and the abrupt stops. If you can kind of gently get up to speed, like Kabak may do better because he's got those ion thrusters on. What was... Oh.
I just accidentally detached my hover thing.
Copy paste stuff before you do any tests.
Yeah. I ain't no noob.
I should really just create a group, shouldn't I?
Oh, I need like a remote block on this thing, don't I?
You need remote control and antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, something a bit more constant for the acceleration might make this work a bit better. Yeah, then you just focus on steering.
What the? Oh, I ran out of power.
Try using reactors, like large reactors, and use uranium, because then you won't.
Shouldn't need that much power for the cockpit.
Whee! Yeah, this handles heaps better when you put it on thrust override, just gently. Come back, do you want to check this out? Whoa. I think I just bounced over some wreckage.
But you're miles away.
I'm coming back. In a very awkward way. I think these might work better if they were bigger and heavier. Alright, come back. I can't come to a complete stop properly, though.
Good job.
Hey. Overcome that. Hey. You gonna come and join? I don't think you can... I don't think there's any configs for modifying the way the cables do their springiness.
Whoa!
It's just two.
Apparently it doesn't like being started up suddenly when it's on the ground. What's going on over here?
Hop on.
What? You took my seat away.
Oh, that's because that version blew up.
This double rope system.
Yeah. Gives it a bit more stability. See?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm using thrust overrides to generate my forward momentum, so I'm only having to steer right now. I don't have to hold down any accelerator or anything. I might need some more lateral thrust to stop the slidiness of it.
Whoa!
Because it is very slidey. But it's working pretty well.
Oh.
Oh dear. Did not want to take off. Oh, it keeps wanting to pitch up. Oh, probably because of the tow cables. Oh dear.
Ooh.
That doesn't look good.
Oh. Oh, we got 400 heat. I don't know what that means.
It's not usually good.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, this will be epic for our Christmas special this year, Kavak, using the harpoons for Santa's sleigh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm fleeing the scene.
Whoops.
Looks like some Tuscan Raiders are parked out on the Canyon Dune turn.
Well, I think I'm making progress. It's not rapid progress, as Capac was fearing, but it's progress. Dang it, lock. Yep. So we've got speed mod, we've got the heat mod, we've got the harpoon mod, we've got the hover engines mod. They're the main, like, practical mods, and then there's this light block for the chain between the two engines that we're using as well. Which I want to make bigger. So I think that might help stability a bit. Go to extremes and see if it makes a difference. Okay. Yeah, okay. That could work. I honestly don't know, Starving Zombies. What would happen if I put the hover engines facing away from the ground? I don't even know if they work oriented that way. I'll just try it with the extra width first, and then I'll try it adding some height and pinning myself up high and low. Yeah, I think I didn't think they'd work like that. We'll see if this makes a difference, though. Once I've got something that's relatively functional, then I can start doing what Capac's doing and trying to make it look half decent. Although I think Capac's pod looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Nice work.
Let's see. Get cameras down here. Oh no, do I have to load the harpoons too?
Yeah, with canvas.
What the? Where'd my canvas go? Can I get over there?
I feel like a bit more lateral thrust and this will probably work as well as I need it to.
Probably don't need this much canvas.
I put 100 in each just because I don't think mass is going to be our enemy. I think mass is going to be our friend. Oh, I can't see it anymore. Oh no. Hey, trees! I can't see! Oh, this is not good. Go on, twist me around, twist me around, twist. Oh, okay.
Which one's which?
Right. I had a feeling that wasn't going to go well. The speed mod I'm using is Midspace's configurable max speed mod.
Okay, that's definitely not right.
You know you can use build vision to name the harpoon so you know which one you're controlling.
Oh, I forgot build vision was on.
Yes.
Up. No. Harpoon. Harpoon left 1.
I want to be able to hit the pods toward the front of them so that I don't keep pulling, because they keep pulling back. Like every time once I've harpooned these things, it pulls me back and tilts me backwards. Maybe if I put an extra hover engine there, it might reduce it a little.
Harpoon right 2.
At the very least, the extra mass should. What's
Now I gotta figure out which ones are which on my toolbar.
Yeah, I don't know why the default for these lights is so ridiculously bright. Set, like, the default intensity is set to 10. Okay, that's a bit more tolerable.
One.
Yeah, I suppose it would just artificial mass box because they're heavy and dense.
One. Fire 2. There we go.
Do you think you're ready for a test?
I need to get rid of...
have you got a backup copy of this?
I made blueprints of it, yeah.
I'm just going to copy and paste you a separate version over here so that you can just bring it in.
Should I remove the rear thrusters from the...
Yeah, you don't need them. I'm surprised you didn't get upset with me putting a seat up there.
Which one is it?
It'll be your 11 meter away one. If you press Shift K.
There's like a million grids on here.
Well, either of the ones that are 11 meters away. Because both of your antenna on the front are 11 meters away.
I've got one thing that's 10 meters.
I can see a thing that says 11 meters, small grid 4012.
Yes,
Hit
and I'm looking
terminal.
at my remote list, and I've only got one thing that's at 10 meters.
It says 11 meters to me, but I'm a meter further back than you.
There is one thing. I
Yes,
can
'cause
see
it's
two
one grid.
antennas. That doesn't make any sense.
It's one grid with 2 antennas.
Well, I
It's
can't
per
control
grid,
it.
that list, not per antenna.
Oh, I have to set a controller as the main one. Not
I
being
am.
very helpful. Main remote control off. Main remote control on.
Yes, Eisen. We're like a bickering old married couple. Whoop. Whoop.
Oh, hold on. Why is it not? Is it not? Oh. Oh, this is very weird to control.
Isn't it?
Oh, why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. I think I figured it out.
So what was the...
I think the hover blocks on one side are upside down.
Okay, that would make sense.
Fuel
I made you
critical.
copies just over here. Wow. Sun in face, very bright, behind screen. Right. I want to try adding more lateral thrust to these as well.
Wait. Nope, don't mind me.
Don't mind you what?
Nothing to see here.
What'd you do? Were they... any of them pointing downward?
They weren't even hover blocks, they were just regular blocks.
Oh, nice one, Kabak. Very nice.
Right, I might... Okay. Fire 1. Fire 2. Fire 3. Fire 4.
Let's see how this goes. Kabak, with how long your thrusters are, do you reckon you can attach some of your things to the front?
Some of what things?
Like 2 of your harpoons to the front of the thruster, 2 to the rear? I wouldn't worry about it now, but it might be worth trying if you want to see if it makes any difference to your control.
Cool.
Okay, I think I know what Kapak's issue is. I don't think he's got enough spread on the thrusters on the pod for it to stay upright. Looking at the bottom, it looks like he's just got one big thruster.
Yep.
You need to have them out on outriggers so they can create balance
Yeah, I know.
in their repulsion. Well, if you know, why didn't you do?
Because it didn't occur to me until just now.
Oh.
And I can't respawn.
Why not?
This is saying streaming.
Right. And Kabak, you should probably make yourself invulnerable with the admin tools when you get back.
That's not as fun.
Yeah, it is, because you get to see everything blowing up. I will clear up some of my mess. And your mess. Is that intact? Oh, I don't know which of the bits I need to get rid of. Yeah, I'll do for now. You appear to be disconnected.
Yeah, I'm reloading the game.
Oh, right. I deleted one I was actually using. Oops. Those blocks do not exist. There we go.
That's your one. Oh, here's the remains of my one.
Some of them, yeah. It's really hard to aim well enough to put stuff at the front of the thing you're trying to attach to.
What the?
No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Oh well. That'll still work. It still wants to tilt backwards.
What? Where am I?
Fuel critical.
I have an
Okay.
idea.
If I do...
Because I'm tilting forward, what if I attach a counterweight on a rotor? See if that'll be enough counter rotation. If that works, then I'll try and see if I can work out how to do it with gyro overrides. But they make controls a bit weird when you use gyro overrides because they kind of snap into being effective. Nope, 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 that didn't work.
What did it save my engine grid as?
Small grid, some collection of numbers.
Huh?
I've got the Medieval Engineers planet in this save so that we can use it if we need to.
Ah, 4012.
Oh, here we go. Glamour. Here we are. How can I balance that front? That seems to be a bigger issue than the side-to-side movement.
Oh. I didn't save it after a change of design.
May have to go gyro override. You didn't save what in the what?
And blueprinting after I made my cool control console.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I keep doing copies, because I think you're just a bit less likely to if you build on the same one and then just copy it before you do your tests, then you've always got the one you're working on.
Yeah, but you can't do it with both.
Yeah, you can.
What? You can't have both sides copied in your clipboard at once.
No, you copy one, paste it, copy the other one, paste it, connect them. When you're ready for your test. Simple.
Guess that makes sense, sort of.
Makes lots of sense. I don't know that a downward thruster would, because then it just pushes... It'll probably just cause it to twist faster, rather than actually causing one end to tilt downward.
Up and left one.
Let's see how this controls if I do that. Oh, that's right, there's a hover setting for
What? Connection problem?
yeah, my...
Ow.
It's silly space engineers and the way that everything's been broken for a while. Whenever you enter a menu, it makes the host's PC freeze up. Align to gravity. Push only. I don't remember what Wasted used to do to this to make them work better. See you, Darcy. Brr.
Canvas.
If apply force to center is on, the whole thing tends to want to... It acts like a thruster then, rather than the thingamajig, rather than as they are now, where it kind of creates a balance. Oh yeah, King of the Stars, I just put the 2 on there so that I have the ability to gradually increase and change them and things, and for style of having it balanced. The 2 are set to less power than 1 currently. I'm just going to see if the override makes any difference.
Alright.
I mean, these work.
Right.
They just don't work well yet.
Left. Watch camera. File 1. File 2.
It seems like they...
Oh! What the... No! Missed.
That's what I wanted.
Right, 1.
Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Get the mark. There. There we are.
Right, access control.
Yeah, so here's the issue with the overrides. You can see how twitchy this is. As soon as you got override on any gyros, they kind of make it all a bit... So it suddenly does stuff instead of gently doing it, so no. Overrides, bad.
Oh, oh, oh. What just happened?
See Capac explode over there.
My engine started going into the sky and my cockpit just started rolling over.
Okay, attaching to the top was the wrong idea. Need to attach to the bottom. Yeah, I did the attachment wrong. I was not thinking. Okay.
No.
Okay. Alright, that fixed the problem? They seem to tolerate being tilted forward a lot better than tilted up. Because that's going to pull them into the hover engines, which works really well.
It's a remote control.
Now I just need something to make it behave like there's some increased air friction, so that'll be more lateral thrust. Is that a Capac or is that a Capac antenna? That's a Capac antenna.
Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, can't hold thrust on all the time.
Oh no. Oh.
What did you do?
I lost my
Fuel
remote,
critical.
my antenna, so I can't control the engines.
We should probably go back to shared testing experiences, I think. Because we might learn something from each other. Right, so if I need to be able to aim lower and higher, what I should probably do is make the whole thing bigger so I can hit higher and lower with the harpoons. So, let's start fresh for the thruster pods. Now that I know roughly what I think I need to do. I think Capac had the right idea of putting big lateral thrusters on it. Just thinking about how I can build this with symmetry mode enabled. Yeah, this is the way to go. Ah, symmetry doesn't work for these though. That's obnoxious. Where we go? Hey. Yeah. Mount the harpoon on the engine and shoot the pod. I don't think that will necessarily help. as it's more important that the attachment point... I mean, I suppose it would make sure I'd have exactly the same attachment point on the thing that it matters most each time. So maybe it would help? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure on that one.
It's a risk he's not willing to take.
Yeah, it just depends on whether I can actually load a harpoon in that spot that I would need it. Come on, game. Thanks, Trist. And light blocks. Let's make these less obnoxious. Intensity. Give them some color. So I thought what I would do is attach some of these to it as well. Oh, I should have measured that out before I did it. Rats. Oh well. Oh well. Could put the... Yeah, air brakes are way too strong from the airplane mod, the plane parts mod. That'll just, like, as soon as you activated them, it'd just flip the thing over, I think. I don't know how I'm going to make this look any good. I have not started it in a good way. I'm going to have to edit the whole thing. Let's just see if I can make it bigger and more functional first.
Fuel critical.
Maybe a bit longer. Go Capax trick. Go bigger. You don't want too much thrust, actually. Weirdly, it makes it harder to control. That's why when I was using the thrust overrides, I was actually finding it easier to fly this thing than with the WASD controls, which was unexpected. It depends how well we go with the construction as to whether this whole thing's going to end up on YouTube or not. I've got Capac recording his point of view and I'm recording mine, so I can edit this later with perhaps maybe a guide on how to make your own once I've worked out what does and doesn't work. Once I've got some idea of things that should be done. One thing I should do that I didn't before is potentially just use a couple of hover engines on each side like this, because I didn't need to put them on all 4 bits. Since the bar in the middle is creating a single grid. Got gyros, need remote, and antenna. Right. Ta-da. Toggle off. Yeah, I'm thinking more lateral thrust on most things will help. And I've probably undercooked it here.
Hmm.
What are you thinking, Kamek? That is your I'm almost wanting an opinion noise.
I think my design is coming along nicely.
Where are you building at the moment?
I'm down near the beach.
Oh. Oh, you're doing decorations now. You're that confident.
Yep.
Like, you're happy with how it's functioning?
I guess.
Okay. Let me know when you want to do a race then, while I keep trying to optimize mine.
Optimizations for chumps.
Oh, that tilted a long way just then. Delete this one. Just not balance that one bit. Well, that's a good point. I probably don't want those, really don't want those big reverse thrusters on here. We'll see. More lateral thrust on here as well. And a bit more braking.
Fuel critical.
Then this should work, I think. Maybe. So I want to shoot that right down the front. Nope. Nope. No. No. Might need to get up closer. Yeah, it's more like it. Yeah, that's it. 6. Huh. This could get interesting. This is not what I was expecting. Oh no! I've attached it the wrong way around. Zoom zoom, get back!
Yeah.
Oh, 200 meters a second!
It doesn't sound good.
Oh, I rolled!
Fuel critical.
That went surprisingly well.
Alright, let's try this again.
Jeez, Kamak, now you're getting told to cheat in chat.
Right.
Just remember the lessons from Zabulba. Sabotage splits his racer at the start of the race. How's it handled?
Oh. Very, very strange.
Have you blueprinted these?
Yeah.
Just before you took off?
Yeah, see, the engines are lifting up, but my cockpit is nosing down.
Yeah, because of the location of the harpoons and where they're attaching on the engines and where they're attached to your cockpit. That was exactly what I was going through before, and probably why we should have been paying attention to each other's tests.
Alright, I'm going backwards now. Why are they taking off into the sky?
Because you're attached to the... You need to attach to kind of the front at the bottom to pull them down instead. Oh, don't know how Capac hasn't destroyed his thing yet.
Okay, nose down a bit. It's actually working quite well flying backwards. Uh-oh, tree! No, down. Down, I say.
Do you have any downward thrusters on it?
No. Yeah, maybe I should put some of those on.
Yeah, we both might get some advantages out of that.
Actually, if we put some downward thrusters and put them on override, so it's pressing it down.
Don't think that'll work so great against... It'll just, instead of tilting it back where you want it, it's just going to cause it to flip low to the ground. I was talking about this just before.
Yeah, once I get up to speed, it just starts taking off.
Yeah. You got to attach your cables to the front. Low down.
Okay, I'm backwards and I'm in front of the thrusters.
Right. Back high up will do more tilting, not less. So back high up would be worse. Starting. Needs to be front, low down. Or back, low down. It just needs to be lower than the center of mass, so you're pulling... Because the way the force seems to be applied works better that way. I think what I need to do over here...
Ooh! Blam! Where's the base at? Is that it over there? Yes.
It's somewhere. I don't know where you are, so I can't help. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that.
Right, okay.
There we go. That should make it easier for me to cable onto the spots that I want to cable onto.
Fuel critical.
And... I didn't even notice that battery. That's weird. Why did that happen? Weird. Shift K, terminal.
I don't really want to make any changes to the design now.
You may have to. This may have been partially why I suggested that designing it to be pretty first was not your best move.
No. Aesthetics are never wrong.
Oh, they're never wrong, but they may be done in the wrong order.
Impossible.
Fuel critical.
Oh, dang it, I put the light in the wrong bit. It needs to be the other end. This is the back. I mean, this is the back. This is the front. Come on, Splitsy, wake up. What's grrrr?
I just deleted the wrong thing.
Yeah, Sea Trident. I've owned From the Depths for a long time. I've just... Every time I tried to play it, I just couldn't get into it. Because I haven't had the time to spend on it. Because like Space Engineers, it's a bit inscrutable when you start out. Let's try this again now that I can actually hook on to where I think I need to. You about to do another test, Kamak?
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
I have not played Star Citizen, and I'm not sure anyone has really, since it's more a tech demo than anything else. I find it hard to get behind Star Citizen with the amount of money that it has taken from people and how little it's had to show for it so far. Ooh, I might need to make a little
I don't know why I keep going sideways.
lock to do the attachment with. So that I know that I'm attaching to both sides at the same point.
120. Really don't know why everything's gone sideways. There we go. Oh, watch out for the tree! Oh, oh, I flipped.
Good job, Gavak. Oh.
Well, I'm never seeing those thrusters again.
Grips. Forward thrust. Where are you, Capac?
Flying back. Mike.
Check it out. This is working quite well. These anchor points work really nicely. The extra limiting drifting thrusters are working well too.
What have you done?
I have made a pod racer that works. I need more gyro controller. I am moving my mouse across my mouse pad a lot.
Can't see it because you're moving too fast.
Yeah, I'm going 178 meters a second. 185, 190. 230. 250. 260. Oh no! Okay, slowing down is difficult.
Fuel
This totally works
critical.
though. Yes! I have a functional design. I can now make it pretty.
Oh, I got a sweet lowrider happening over here.
Oh yeah? Where are you? I don't even know where you are anymore. Capac, could you please name your grids?
Why would I want to do that?
Because I want to delete everything that's not your named grids. Because we have a lot of junk accumulating.
Well, just wait until I die.
Fuel critical.
Oh, going off the top of a mountain.
Oh, King of the Stars. If to try and slow down using the reverse thrust on the following pod, I'd need some sort of script to transmit that control back to the following pod because I'm not actually in control of it. Starving Zombies, no, it does not work with harpoons. The harpoons, I think, behave like a landing. What is Capac up to?
I just hit a tree.
Are you still functional?
Go ahead and clean everything up.
Oh no, I was gonna watch because I can.
But I'm in pieces.
Oh, fine. We actually don't have that many pieces out there. Okay, they are all cleaned up now.
Yeah, so overriding downwards thrusters actually works really well.
Does it? In how really?
Once you get going, it works really well.
Until then, it causes it to flip and does weird things.
No.
Oh, it just pushes it right against the ground.
No, it works really badly before, but once you start moving, it works really well. I'll show you.
I'm kind of happy with how mine works, to be honest, without resorting to that. Mine looks terrible, though.
Oh no, did I not blueprint it after I added the downwards thrusters?
I need a block to highlight to make sure I'm attaching to the same point on each side. Yeah. Should work. Yeah, Guardstar, you can adjust the length of the harpoon lines. I think in my case, it's probably better that they are short, because that's, I think, contributing to how stable I am. Because it makes it harder for it to move laterally. Let's just test this position.
I can't see which ones are up and down when I'm not controlling it.
No, you cannot. Okay. What if I suppose I could extend two of them, which would be that and that. Oh no, they have to be controlled on the hopper. Wheel out. Out.
Yeah, see, it does this.
Fuel critical.
That has not gone well for one of your...
No, that was there before.
Oh.
But once you get moving,
Right. Do you want to come and hop on mine and see how mine handles?
zoom.
Zoom! And then I hear the explosions. Come and hop on your chair. See what I mean by this working pretty well? What's...
Why did you aim the rope so accurately?
Cameras. Okay, trees versus pod racing. Bad.
Critical.
Oh, and my thrusters are on override, so they're going to keep going.
Of course they are. Oh boy.
So yeah. Yeah, I've got the cameras mounted right over the top of the harpoon, so I can hit it exactly where I want it. And I've marked the block that I want to hit. So I know exactly where I'm going to hit and make sure it matches up right.
Oh, hold on. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, Beersicker, that is why the race was in a desert. What colours do I want to go? Ugh, that's such an ugly blue.
How can I fix this without completely rebuilding it?
What are you trying to fix? As in, what are you trying to change? Oh, right, your harpoon mount setup.
Did I really not blueprint that after I made the changes again?
Let's go back to white while I design this, and then I'll add some colour. Style. We need some style. At least something resembling an attempt at aesthetics. And then I can put the thrusters under here, so I can attach them differently to how I've got them at the moment. The way I've got them at the moment, I think, is going to make it very difficult to do any style because I've put them vertically in a line. So I will get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. No, Starving. I'm definitely not going to put rotors on this so that the two engines can move independently of each other. There is no way I'm going to be able to make that controllable in any useful way.
I was thinking about doing that.
Horrible. You were thinking what?
I was thinking about doing that before.
Yeah, that would be a very bad idea. I cannot see how that would work with how bad subgrids and control and resistance to gravity works. You guys should have tried to convince Capac to do it, then you might have had a chance at getting it happening. I actually want to see if I can make one of these that functions properly and looks half decent. I'm more interested in that than making it too horrible, thanks. Not with that attitude. Damn! What's Capac even done with his pods to make him? Oh, right. That's what he did. Capac was quite clever. I will steal his cleverness for my own.
What? Stop that. It's not allowed.
It is allowed and encouraged. Whoa! Matcha! 8 months! Finally make it to a stream since those very early streams, you say?
Fuel
Thanks, man.
critical.
How about you line a couple of engine pods and link them all with harpoons? Oh no. I would be tempted to do that come a Christmas stream. I'd be very tempted to do some silly stuff, seeing if we can do Santa's sleigh with harpoons. Harpoon all the reindeer and see if it works. So, besides anything else, I think it'd be hilarious to try.
Oh, stupid canvas.
Yeah, Matcha, I would have thought this would have been worse for you as a European than our normal earlier streams. Like where we're somewhat Australia morning time. What are you whinging about at the moment, Capac? I was only half listening to you.
Stupid canvas.
Oh, stupid canvas, right. Gotta harpoon the reindeer for Christmas so they can deliver your presents to your children. Everyone knows that. Capac must be really focused right now because he's not joining in this conversation. Yep, I'm hearing harpoons. He must be focused. We'll mark that spot. Have you put down like... Oh, there you go. You've added little flares for where you're going to attach to.
Yeah.
Can get rid of that now.
That doesn't look right.
Yeah, it does. Or
That
did you
shouldn't
want
be
the inner ones
squared.
attached to the outer?
Uh,
Oh, no, you didn't. You've done the left one. The left pair of each is attached to the rear right now. That's what you've done. Oh, thanks, Matcha. Again. Thank you. Just saw Codon's quote of me over in your chat, Kamak. Harpoon all the reindeer and see if it works. I'm not a monster, you are. Just hearing all these harpoons going off. What? Can you really not get the position you're after?
It's fine.
Hold up. Need to... These hover engines should be in the middle, not on the outside.
Okay.
That's going to be much better.
Fuel critical.
Matcha, I think I've never really been terribly impacted by updates with the mods that I tend to use. The ones that are likely to break are also the ones that I made. In terms of the stuff that Keen tends to change a bit of. Like, if they did anything to update the character sheet, then that's going to break my character mod for Survival Impossible. But generally speaking, like, with Survival Maybe, I actually only had one breakage, and that was space just got real. Because I'm pretty careful about which mods I use. And they're ones that I tend to try and use ones that haven't been broken in a very long time. But yeah, it's possible. Modular Encounters is probably one that could break, but Lucas updates it so frequently that I'm sure he'll fix it if it does. So hopefully not a problem. Also, yeah, as to when we record, that's another reason when I'm not too worried. Capac and I have recorded this week's and at least next week's Survival Unlikely. So we're ahead, which is why we've been able to do this stream today. So we're actually not going to record any Survival Unlikely this week. Take a little break, have a bit of fun.
Do a little dance.
Get down tonight.
140.
Oh, Capac's getting some
150.
speed.
170. 180. Freeze. 190.
Oh.
200.
This is an awkward perspective to watch this from, but I don't really have much I can do about it.
I'm slowing down a bit on the uphill. I'm on about Heat warning 500.
Hey, Quebec.
Yo. I'm gonna try to head back to base.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and dance on your head. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's all good. Everything's fine here.
Oh no!
Oh, there goes Splitsy. Oh, ooh. It's rough
And
terrain.
there almost goes Capac.
Bouncing around a bit. Oh, watch out, trees. Coming through.
Oh, Capac's gonna cut through the forest. This could end badly. Oh! Nope, only a couple of trees there, no forest. Now, coming to a stop is where things will get interesting for you. And me. Oh, drat, I hit the ground. It's about to dampen to you.
One up on the spawn point. Ooh. Uh-oh, forest.
You slowing down?
Nope. Oh, dear.
I love the orange canvas is the same orange that you use, so it looks like there's multiple pieces of Capac flying as it explodes.
Well, that was a pretty successful test.
Yeah, it looks like we've both got designs that are working, which is a miracle given we've only been at it for like just under 2 hours. I'm almost design-wise ready to go. I'm just doing some prettying, some further prettying at the moment.
Jeez. If anything, it's too pretty.
What do you mean?
Gonna look more rough and tumble.
Fuel critical.
Well, I haven't painted it. What's wrong with mine being pretty? I'm allowed to make mine pretty.
That just means you're one of those racers that bought their pod rather than building it.
Yeah? I'm okay with this. Because I know I built it.
Not a real racer. You're just some rich dude with a hobby.
Just some poser.
Yep.
Ah. Yeah, you could potentially use a parachute on the pod, so when you want to come to a complete stop, you just deploy you stop being in control of the engines, and you deploy a parachute on the main bit, on the pod. That could work. Oops. Why didn't I place these blocks while I was at it? Yeah, I think we'll need to find a path where there are no trees, because yes, me driving trees, bad. Imagine me as a rally driver. That'd be a disaster. Hmm?
Doesn't really work real well.
What doesn't really work real well? Stormtrooper paint job? What? There's a Stormtrooper paint job for pods? I thought this was pre-Stormtroopers. Come back, way in.
Yes.
help?
Well, I mean,
Wouldn't it just be all white?
I'm sure pod racing would have continued on during the Imperial era.
Potentially.
Not like everybody's gonna just give up on racing.
Yeah, but what would I do as a Yeah, I'm like... I don't want to do plain white. It's in this... I think it'll just be a bit boring.
Oh, thanks for the subscription, Tarmac. Alright, I might do something about this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, removing my unnecessary harpoons since I
Did you add more harpoons?
changed my design. Yeah, I put harpoons on the front rather than at the back.
Right, so it stopped twisting you forward. Thanks, King of the Stars. Just imagine Splitsy driving in a rally with Capac giving him directions. No, better. Splitsy driving in a rally with cloned Splitsy giving me directions. That's your true end of the world disaster. See you, Madger. Let's do that so I can do this. And forget that I had... Whoops. Forgot that I had
Fuel critical.
mirror mode. That's what I was looking for. Because I want it to kind of look like it's sort of attached to something. I was looking too free floaty and not right. Gah, that is so obnoxiously bright.
Ah, no, don't go away. Get back here.
Capac's pod has had enough of him.
There we go, that's better.
You know things have gone wrong if I'm asking Capac to save me. Vlad Impaler just said, my description of me in a rally giving directions to myself gave him shivers.
Natural reaction.
Huh. That's weird. Why aren't those super intense anymore? Huh, I don't know. Can't explain it. Capac should paint his disco, just saying. I'm surprised you didn't use...
everything disco.
You don't want glitter on everything?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be my second attachment. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with those. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the pod itself. Oh, hey, Thraxis. Thanks, man. A ton of glitter is all I need. Yeah. What color? Kind of want to go blue and white. Oh, actually, that's what I want. I want the paint tool because it's easier to be accurate with. Okay. Paint chemicals.
Oh no, that's too close. Oh!
What? Why did you just scream?
I just deleted the cockpit.
I don't know if this white is going to work the way I imagine. I'm going to give it a go. Oops, missed. Had some gold for the Egyptian look. Maybe? That is almost tempting. Oh no, mirror wasn't on. Ah, I'm gonna have to do all that again.
Fuel critical.
I also don't think I liked it. I don't know that I'm okay with the blue. It's too much blue. What if we start with basic grey? And then I build up from there. I'm seriously tempted to go grey and gold now. Oh. Kabak's paying me out for being the rich man who bought his racer, so I'm gonna roll with that. Gold-plated thrusters.
What?
What?
Ridiculous.
That's the idea. Gold noob. Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm gonna lose though. How's that? Yeah. I'm actually quite happy with that, how it turned out. Using gold. Alright, now I gotta design this thing. Oy. Let's bring it over here so I can see it next to it. Okay. That's not what I was expecting when I came over to look at yours.
Aha! I defy expectation.
That is your goal in life, isn't it?
Pretty
To
much.
defy expectations. Alright. I might be almost tempted to rebuild this thing from the ground up so I can make it a bit bigger. Capac added a roll cage. Probably a good idea. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Stingy. Droidica Pod Racer is Capac's look. Is that what you were going for, Capac?
I thought I'd go for something a bit alien.
See?
Jeez. You really did go for gold.
Yes, I did. Yeah, Capax is a bit Covenant, Eisen, you're right.
Oh, yeah?
Trying to think how I want to make those harpoons look any good.
Critical.
Ah. Wonder if this will work. One out there, and then have another one a bit further back and immediately above it. That it's probably messing with my design too much at this point, isn't it? Ah, you got some all-star stuck in your head. All that glitters is gold. I'm just gonna go back to this and paint it. Add stuff to this rather than trying to redesign a full ship. I would just rather get to some racing. See if Capac can bring some racing to match his big words of me being a I bought into it type racer. Dang it, now I've got All-Star stuck in my head. Yeah, I shouldn't have laughed at that. Throw some lights and LCD sponsors on. Yeah, I guess you could, oops, do that sort of thing. I don't think I'll go to that much effort in this instance, though. Because these things are going to get exploded a lot, I think. Which is a pity, because it means we have to reattach them to their... like, reattach the pods every time. So, race restarts are going to be time-consuming. Don't forget to paint your throne gold. Actually, how is it going to look alright gold, or is it going to look awful? Golden harpoons!
Oh, yeah.
You happy with your design,
Pretty
almost?
sweet. Yeah.
I'm getting there with mine. I've still got a little bit to go before I would say I'm willing to accept that I've done as much as I can do. Since I did not really think through some of the elements of it. Yeah. Blueprints, Capac. You're being reminded to do blueprints.
Yeah, I just did blueprints.
Okay, just checking. Just seeing your chat, and I'm like, oh, I'm hearing you fire harpoons. This could end badly if you've forgotten. Why isn't... I don't know why that hadn't placed there. It's weird. Symmetry mode wasn't working with that bit.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, I wanted spiky. To go with the harpoons. Then... I think I might think about how to do this bit a bit differently. So I reckon I can get away with redesigning this bit somewhat.
Okay.
Don't forget the high-powered headlights to blind your opponent. I mean, see where you're going. Oh, had I yesterday? That would make sense that I'd place them too early. It seems to be my thing on creative mode builds these days, is forgetting about the symmetry mode and not using it properly.
Oh, it is not good to try to do this in first-person mode.
Are you flying at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just testing it on the lake.
Alright, I should hurry up
Energy
then, shouldn't
low.
Oh, trees.
These harpoon mods are this harpoon mod is absolutely awesome for this. It's worked out pretty much as well as I
Fuel
thought it
critical.
possibly could have. fact that we've both been able to make a functional design. Oh! Yeah. Oh, how well does that work? Every time I give you a compliment, something goes wrong for you.
Look, I can't help the trees. Why is everyone in my chat going?
Huh?
Go, gadget. Pod racer.
I might put that there. Huh. If I can. Yeah, sneak one in there. Like that. That's better. It's better than having them stuck all over the reactor. Yeah, let's put a parachute on just for the sake of it all going horribly wrong. Where are parachutes? There we go.
Fuel critical.
Yes, I do want... If you're meaning by forward thrust, these ones? Yes, I do. These ones are here. The reason I want those thrusters on there is so that I can get in position to harpoon the right spots on the thruster pods. Once I've done that, they won't actually do anything once I take control of the other grid anyway, so should be fine to have them on there. I feel like you're a fly hovering around trying to hurry me up.
I could get my gun out.
I'd rather you didn't.
Anything else I want to do? Oh, actually, yeah.
These bits are so going to come back to bite me, but I still want to do it. They're so far back, they're going to run into problems. Ah, no, I do not wish to respawn.
What? Yeah.
What happened?
I did exactly the same thing.
At the same time?
Yep.
We've been playing together too long. That's happening. Alright, I'm almost done. I hear your gunfire trying to speed me up. Okay. I'm happy enough with this. I could probably spend hours more trying to make this thing look better, because it isn't great. But I think it's about time Capac and I had a proper race. Right, Capac?
Sure.
You got any idea? So should we find one of these canyons and go to the end of it and race from there?
Sure.
Or go to the start of it and race down it and see how far you can get?
Yes.
That seems more plausible, doesn't it?
One of the above.
Hang on. Just got to paint some more gold on and then I'm done. I want to do this bit. No. Oh, yeah, why not? That works. Sweet. That is how I want it. So now I'm just going to quickly name these harpoons and then I will be able to join Capac. Small left. Left. Oh, small left outer. Small left inner. Right outer. Right inner. Right. Was that sounded very near me, Capac?
That's fine.
Why did you
Fuel
drop a
critical.
radio antenna there?
Because I can.
Fuel critical.
Info. Split seas. Pod racer cockpit.
Fuel critical.
And terminal info. Okay. Blueprint. And blueprint. So Capac, where do you reckon we should start?
No idea.
Let me have a look in Spectator. Maybe we go left. Alright, I'm going to create a GPS, and that's where we're going to head towards, and then just keep heading down that way.
Sure.
There you go. I have given you the GPS. We'll start here, I guess.
Start at the base.
Yeah.
Sure. Go on HUD. Oh, jeez. That's a long way away.
14 kilometers. Yeah, but we're going to be
Below the horizon.
We're going to be going very quickly. Potentially.
Yeah, not for long.
That's a valid point. This planet is called Karak. K-H-A-R-A-K. So Capac, you'll have to line up on the start grid, which I suspect we should make this bitumen rocky looking bit be the start grid. Sure. Which way should we face for this start?
Straight into the building. You can face, and I'll face just to the side.
Okay. Alright. I would like to quickly get a screenshot of this before it all goes horribly wrong.
It's hard to reverse in these things.
Yeah, I don't think reverse is a thing we're going to be able to do. That'll do for now. Alright, are you ready, Capac?
Sure.
Are you set? You may need to pick your path up that slope.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, Merton.
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! It's a slow start to what is probably going to be a quick end. I've damaged something.
Incoming trees.
Oh well. Whoa, trees! Bad trees! Oh!
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh! Okay, I have a lot of catching up to do. I have to quickly respawn my pod.
Oh no, oh no!
Okay, maybe I don't have that much.
Oh no, I'm still good. Still good. Oh, blind hill climb.
Okay, the respawn penalty is harsh.
Swing it around.
Properly harsh.
Swing it around. Oh, don't go up the side of the mountain.
Give me my pod rise engines! Gah. So
Oh,
much penalty.
oh. You want to know something interesting about the pod race?
What?
In the movie, it actually doesn't have music for most of it.
Huh.
It's just the sounds of the pods and the racers screaming when they explode.
Interesting.
Oh dear.
It was a
I'm
pretty
gonna get some air
really,
off this one.
visually thrilling scene, though. So you wouldn't need to add much music to add to it.
Oh,
Oh,
come on,
damn.
bring it around. Bring it around.
These trees are the worst.
Oh, I think I won.
You
passed
gotta
the
keep
objective.
going. Yeah, keep going down that. See how far you can get. You got 11 kilometers ahead of me as I was respawning.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh no! Not again! Not again!
If the stream's not performing well... Oh, actually...
What's wrong, Capac?
Mine's saying that It's not saying that I've dropped any frames, but it is saying that my encoding is overloaded.
Huh.
I don't know what that means. Oh, this canyon. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
gonna get quick at this.
Oh, it's quite rough terrain. Up the side of the wall. Oh, there's trees.
There are trees in the canyon. Oh, I'm in so much trouble.
Oh, that's a sharp drop. Oh!
Oh! Did you just explode?
I lost my harpoons. Quick, I need a new pod racer.
Oh no!
Fuel critical.
What just happened?
That was just the dumbest thing I could have done. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Yes, that was the sound of my palm hitting my forehead. Oh my. What am I doing? That was so dumb. Wow. That's a special kind of dumb. It would appear, Capac, your design might be superior. Or, actually, I don't think it's your design that's superior, I think it's your piloting. Huh. Maybe I'm touching the boats.
I've crisscrossed my ropes. Oh, this is not good. All right, I'm going sideways.
Where are you now? Jeez, you're 15 kilometers ahead of me.
I'm 400 meters from the GPS. Oh, I forgot to put my thrusters back on. Oh no!
Oh no, my game just froze up.
So did mine.
I do need to use those overrides.
Uh-oh, I can see through the world.
If pod racing were easy and safe, people wouldn't bet on it.
True.
I'm gonna try and just slowly build up some speed rather than going hell for leather right from the beginning.
Thrusters. Right, so that's...
The 4 harpoons are necessary, I'm pretty confident. The more harpoons the better, because the more rigid your connection between the front and rear it will become. If there's a jump, I am doomed.
There is a jump.
I'm doomed.
Okay, have I got it this time? I do. Alright. Control.
Also, why?
Thrusters on. Go, go, go!
What the?
Back in the
Fix
game.
that problem. Dang engine pods climbing.
Oh, get out of here, trees.
Not doomed, entertained. I am entertained. This is, despite Capac beating me very handily, I am enjoying myself quite a lot.
Uh-oh, fork! Fork in the canyon.
Choose, left or right?
I'm going right.
Okay, I'll go right as well.
Bad.
If I ever get there. Nose down on the engines, nose down.
Oh, get out of here, tree.
Nose down! Nose down!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, just missed that tree.
Oh,
This is more exciting.
Come on.
Actually
Come
controlling
on.
this a little bit. Although the snaking back and forth of my cockpit is really off-putting.
Oh dear. Dude, don't flip. Oh no, my cockpit.
Oh, go back. You're going to have to do a respawn.
Yep.
Am I going to have a chance to do some catch-up?
Oof. We'll see how you do with this canyon first. Holy moly.
Well, I've made it to the GPS, almost. So, that's how well things are doing. Yeah, it does look like it's overcompensating each little adjustment. That's a fair point, Beerseeker. The harpoons possibly should have been further back.
Huh?
I've got the harpoons right at the front of my vehicle, and I wonder if it would have been more stable if it was closer to the center of, if they were closer to the center of mass.
Oh, I can't.
I'm not sure what the altitude range on the hovers is set to. I'm afraid to go into the control panel.
Hey, this is really hard to do.
What's that? Paste them in and harpoon.
On a slope.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point, Troll.
That'll have to do. Control.
Maybe my idea of putting one forward and one backward would have been better.
Right.
Oh, right up the slope. This
Turn
is
those
very...
off. We're not going fast enough.
Feeling this, Makey.
We need to pick up some speed.
What? How fast are you going?
6 meters a second.
Okay. That's probably a bit slow.
This thing does not like starting on a hill climb.
Oh no, that's a tree! Oh.
Come on, go! Go up!
Oh. Drat. That was going so much better.
I cannot get up this hill.
Really?
Maybe I need to run up. Ow!
Oh, keep struggling for a little bit. I've had started catching up to you and now I'm a long way behind you. Wait. Oh, that's mine. Coming back.
Right, let's try this again. Cockpit.
Yeah.
Thrusters.
I really need this to be on the blueprint, so I don't have to do it every time. No, you can't make a blueprint with the harpoons attached, unfortunately. I'm pretty confident. Someone correct me if I'm wrong there, but I suppose you could make... I wonder if the harpoons would stay attached if they were the same grid. I don't think they do.
Right, let's try this again.
No! Why? Why? Why?
Right, here we go. Here we go.
Critical.
You can do it. You can do it.
Get back, you pods.
Right, I think we're back in the game.
Right. So,
Oh, we're slowing down. We're slowing
for some
down.
reason, my oh right, they've got overrides on. Dang it.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
What's so dear?
Critical.
Big drop.
Yeah, I should probably make a blueprint of the two parts so I don't have to go into my blueprint list twice.
Darkness.
That would help.
Oh. Oh.
Try this.
Bad canyon. Bad canyon.
Just do.
I don't think this canyon is navigable.
Well, yeah, I figured there was a limit to where we could navigate to.
Yeah, I think I've hit that limit. I've just found the Mariana Trench. We're not making it through here.
Uh-huh. This would work better.
I might stop my recording and see if that cleans up the stream for people.
Oh no!
Well, the race is pretty much finished anyway.
Well, I was going to say we should probably restart the race somewhere so that it's actually a race since I suck.
Yeah, I'm not getting the encoding things. I'm not even sure if the recording's going to be usable.
Oh yeah, fair enough then. This seems to be better.
Let's see if I can find you. Man, this canyon is huge.
In terms of how deep it is.
Doesn't feel huge when you're in a pod racer, but then you get out and start flying around.
Critical.
I really can't do the jumps. So, Kabak, how about we go to medieval Earth, the medieval Earth, and we'll... Oh no, it's got all the trees.
I mean, ideally we'd want to have some kind of preset course.
Yeah, obviously. I just figured these canyons were the closest we'd get without having to fiddle around making a course.
Your thruster here seems to be having some trouble.
Actually, this canyon looks like it could be a good place to start, and you're finished when you get out to the open.
As long as you don't take the right fork.
No, different one.
I'm gonna go see what's down the left fork.
Here you go, Kabak. I'm suggesting this is a race start.
Uh... 45 kilometers away.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this place does have some serious canyons.
Yeah, Kabak's design or piloting seems to be working a lot better than mine.
Oh yeah, so you want to go down here
Yeah, and go out into the open.
to the welcome center.
Yeah, race to the welcome center,
Oh, yeah.
basically. I'm gonna try a modification and see if it helps.
People in the chat, is the stream working a bit better now?
I mean, you're going robot through TeamSpeak a bit.
Oh no. I want to be a robot.
You don't?
Yeah, that's true, I do want to be a robot. Robots are cool.
Go. Yeah, that's true. Capax might be a bit heavier, giving him a bit more balance, and he's... I think he's... Oh, hang on. I've got 3 blocks between my harpoons. He's got a lot more. That's probably a very smart move, so I'll have to move my harpoons out in the future. Yeah. What I'm thinking Capac and I should do with this is work on our designs a little bit, and you guys should work on some designs too, because I would think it could be fun. What do you reckon, Capac? Do a little community race on our next Space Engineers stream we do together?
Oh, yeah?
Let people spawn in something about this sort of size and race in it as well.
The Bunta Classic.
Yeah. Alright, are you ready?
Yep. I'm just gonna switch
You ready
over
to beat me handily? Yeah, Eisen, I'll put a mod list in the Discord.
Alrighty.
Alright. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Nope. Alright. Downwards thrusters on.
Capac's taken the early lead, out to 150 meters ahead. By the time I finished that sentence, he was already out to 200.
Oh, watch out for trees.
Trees, my arch nemesis.
Oh, the ropes on these get real long when I get up to speed.
Stop! No! 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 Why?
What?
Why every time does it do
happened?
this?
We haven't even gotten anywhere yet.
Yeah, my cockpit keeps trying to turn itself over.
Critical.
Ooh, I wonder. I should be able to set. Should be able to set a group on the harpoon so I could retract them in a bit.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Capac's got the crossing ropes as well, and it's not doing it to him. Capac, do you want to just hold up where you are?
No. I wanted to hit the straight. Oh. Oh, that went badly. Are we going to start again?
Yeah, I need to do a quick modification to my cockpit design though. Bring those harpoons way out to the side. Because it is almost certainly one of the bigger flaws in my design. Yeah, the gyro overrides don't work for this, unfortunately. Anytime you put it on, it just makes everything go a bit weird, because gyro overrides, the way they work is, it seems that they'll have control, and then they'll suddenly lose control and it'll rapidly turn in another way. So it doesn't tend to be the best way to balance these things. It tends to be better to do it in more physically sensible ways. Left, outer.
Right. I am ready to launch.
I am getting there. I've blueprinted my design again. Oh, I should put these controls on first.
Fuel critical.
Oh, I can't control the length of the harpoons because I'm remote controlling something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. If the ropes don't cross each other, it doesn't hold it stable enough. You've got yours crossing, don't you, Kabak?
I don't at the moment.
Did you stop doing that?
Yep.
Ah.
I've got 2 on the left going to the left engine, and I've got 2 on the right going to the right engine.
Okay. Well, I'll give that a go. When I'd done that before, it just was really quite unstable. But maybe because I've now got the things out far like you did, it might be better. Help if I loaded them.
Fuel critical.
Can you you can't remote control 2 things at once, can you?
No. You'd have to use, like, transmit scripts to transmit the controls through antenna.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if this does any better.
Fuel critical.
So far, so good. Oh. Lose altitude. Tilt down. Oh no, tree! Oh, I survived! Oh, I partially survived hitting a tree.
Partial success.
Fuel critical.
Okay, that worked better. I think I need more gyro power on the engines. Where is Capac at?
I'm at the start line.
Oh, you're back there.
Yeah, we're going to start again.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure you went there. Oh. I'm going to get rid of all the splitsies and all of the small grid. So I don't know which ones are Capacs.
Mine are named now, so you can get rid of anything that's not named.
Yeah, but most of your wreckage is named still.
Yeah.
As mine was. Splitsy's desire to run trees down seems to be detrimental on pod races. Yes! Yes, it does. More gyro. Oops, put that around the wrong way.
You know, I'm kind of surprised you didn't continue your beam all the way around to make it round.
I didn't want it to be round. Oops, no, that's not the one.
What have we got? We got the harpoons, we got the hover engines, we got the build vision.
Yep. Harpoons, hover engines, all of the usual quality of life sort of stuff.
We got these glowing light blocks for the energy beams.
Yep.
Yeah, but nobody wants to race in a straight line.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, Kabak. Wonder if I made these if I made it too wide now.
Oh man, if they did a remaster of KOTOR and made those like the mini games into proper games, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just update the graphics,
Fuel
keep all
critical.
the original voices.
Alright, Kabak, I am finally ready to be handily beaten by you in a race again.
Alright. I have taken control.
Yep, as have I. Do you want to do the countdown this time?
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Kind of sideways.
See ya.
Please, what did you do? Why are you suddenly so much faster?
Well, I figured I may as well lead for some of the race until I explode. Before I was being like ultra cautious, trying to survive, but now I'm convinced that I'm not going to be able to survive anyway. Oh, Kabak's passing me on the right.
Am I?
Yeah.
My game is freaking out a bit. I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Oh,
Yep, there
I
he
got
is.
it.
There he goes.
Uh-oh, I can hear something behind me. Uh-oh. Trees and rocks and rocks and trees and trees and rocks and rocks and trees.
Whoa! I had to try it.
That's not cool.
I'm still being pulled around by one of my thrusters.
Yeah, mine are all exploded.
Alright, do you want to do a serious race? Sorry, I couldn't resist. I had you in my perfect beam.
Typical. Just typical.
As if you wouldn't have done the same if I was in front of you.
We're never gonna finish this race.
Well, I'm not going to finish it. You might.
Are you spawning in or what? There we go.
Yeah. Oh no, Consti, without dampening on the cockpit, it goes horribly wrong. You need to have cockpit dampening. Oops. Otherwise the whole cockpit just kind of spins around and off to the sides. So you need to have a little bit of that so there's something akin to friction on the cockpit. I'm gonna go back to my crossed approach. See with the extra width whether I can get away with it. Oh, it would appear I can't even. No, I can't cross because I can't attach the harpoons if I do. Oh yeah, I didn't put.
Fuel
Damn it, I didn't
critical.
put the extra gyros on the blueprint. I'm holding you up, I know.
I'm betting heavily on the Bulba.
Okay. What? I had to... Oh, did I still manage to not paste the correct one?
You know, there is a much easier way of doing this.
Fuel critical.
What's that?
It's like coming out on the Switch and the PlayStation 4 in like 2 days.
Well, that's why we're doing this. Because of that version. That's what kind of made
Maybe
it...
we should just play that instead.
Maybe we will. Alright, are you ready?
Oh, you good to go?
Yeah, finally.
Alright,
Actually,
yep.
do you know what would be a good idea? I'm going to save the game. It might almost be quicker to save and do a quick load. But then your joining's a bit of a hassle, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Sure, make a save here. Couldn't hurt. Possibly easier than joining all the ropes again, maybe? Although,
Okay. Ready to go.
Okay.
Race
Your
beginning.
countdown this time.
In 3, 2, 1, go! Oh. Max once again got the lead, but I am taking it now.
I think crossing over all these ropes may not have helped. Whoa!
What's whoa?
I think I'm good.
Okay. 150 meters a second and I haven't exploded yet. This is going better than usual. My climbing thrusters are not, though. Oh,
Got a splitsy in my sights.
that was hair-raising.
Oh, having my viewpoint wobbling all over the places.
Yeah, it makes it much harder to control, doesn't it? 200 meters a second. Are you catching up to me?
You're actually pulling ahead. What's your heat rating at the moment?
520?
Yeah, mine's about the same.
I'm thinking that's bad.
Yeah, it looks like you're going a fair bit faster than me. I think I'm...
My heat's up to 650 now.
Slightly? No.
Oh dear. That sounds like a Capac exploded.
I clipped a tree.
Ah! Finally, the trees decided to spread their nastiness to you, not just me.
Tree love, they call it.
Alright, let's see if I can explode from heat. Heat warning. 660. My speed is 250 meters a second. Whoa! Whoa!
Fuel critical.
Wow. Okay, heat didn't get me, the ground did. Should we try that reload and do it again, Capac?
Sure.
Oh, that was amazing. I'm doing terribly at this. What are you finding funny? I heard your
Yeah.
start of a laugh.
Now hop out and while he's not looking, remove some bits. Classic moves.
Yep. Yeah, as in you could be right about the hovers having issues with the speed.
Yeah, they were going alright for me when I was running through the canyon before.
I think... Actually, I wonder if it's like the way just the thrusters were grabbing and then it creates this progressively increasing wobble like a tank slapper and it all just goes horribly wrong.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, the hovers take a second to catch, then they bounce it up, and then it creates a... yeah. It's almost harmonic that it keeps going further and further and further and pushing it up.
Have you tried ice curling on Triton? My friend accidentally discovered it by pressing P with a battery attached with a landing leg.
I swear last year someone was working on a curling thing around Christmas time. But I never saw the end result of it. It might have even been Mackle. No, it wasn't. It was... Who was it? We had it in our Discord. There you go, Capac. I'm going to try flying at 10 meters above the ground and see if it... And I've changed a lot of the settings, see if it makes any difference. Oh, did your harpoons not attach?
I'm reattaching them.
Oh. Consti, I'll try the center of mass thing next time. I'd prefer not to use it because it kind of makes it feel more difficult to control this way. So if it's doable but difficult, I kind of like it this. But I think the center of mass thing makes it just quite easy. Let me know when you're hooked up so I can save again, Kavik.
Yep. Oh, what? Just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are good?
I've taken control, and I'm all good to go. So if you want to make a new save.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
Alrighty. Whoa. Yep. Way up in the sky.
Yeah. I set my minimum hover height to 10 meters.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch!
Okay, as long as I don't explode from heat, this seems to be working. It's over, Capac. Splitsy has the high ground.
Yeah, but the high ground's where all the trees are.
Not as high as I am right now.
Whoa.
Oh, this is jerky. Might need to soften it a little bit.
You know what's worse?
What's worse?
Your tree rendering distance is probably set higher than mine. What the?
What happened?
I don't know.
Did you explode or are you still going?
I just spontaneously combusted.
Oh.
I'm kind of still going.
Oh.
I'm still on by one tether. I'm having a great deal of trouble controlling things, though. Alright.
I'm coming back to find out how you are.
No, it's fine. Keep going. I'm gonna respawn.
Yeah, but that takes so long.
Not if you're quick.
You calling me slow?
Yep.
I am confident enough that I am going to hang around with you, because I even managed to turn around in the canyon. Which one is the real Capac? I'm going to guess it's that one, because that sounds like harpoons. Capac, am I just 150 meters from you? Yes. That is the real
I
one.
know, but I'm going.
Alright. I'm right beside you.
You are?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back and to the right.
We're off. Lightly twisting around to one side. It's fine. Oh, trees.
Oh no! Oh no!
Whoa. Just saw your shadow go past.
Yep. Yeah, I think a little bit of extra tolerance. I was going to extremes just to see how it would handle. Oh, getting a heat warning.
Oh, there's a big pit over here.
Whoa. My heat's still going up. Oh no. Oh, this is so jerky.
Come on.
I think I might have lost a hover engine or something. My pods are going very strange. How far are you from me, Capac?
Oh, trees.
Oh, Capac's ahead of me. I need to speed up. I was worried about my
Oh.
heat. I'm more worried about Capac.
Come on, hold it together. No.
Oh no! Oh! Jeez! No!
Oh.
Oh, this is very unpleasant. This is not going to end well! First person! Whoa! Well, Capac, I think we could call this a qualified success today, don't you? No?
I want to get back to the thing.
To the start or to the welcome center?
Yes.
Where are you, Capac?
Right, let's give it a try with this layout. Why not?
Alright, I'm going to spectate you.
Oh. Not off to a good start. Because I think it, like, attaches them at different lengths when I'm trying to attach them.
Yeah, and I think you then have to adjust them so that they're all matched. I think I've probably done the same thing and had a similar issue.
It's very hard to tell which one is which
Yeah,
and how long they are because they're all stretchy.
yeah, it really is.
Turn. Why aren't you turning?
I do not know. also don't know why Capac's got tiny batteries on his cockpit that keep gaining and then losing charge.
I'm going the wrong way. I can't turn left.
You're a uni-turner.
That's my mouse. I'm trying to turn left.
Are you actually control of it?
Yeah, but I keep going right. Really don't understand why, but I guess I'm going this way now.
Oh geez, you're moving faster than I can move in my jetpack.
Yeah, I'm up to 400 heats. Oh, tree! Well.
Alright, I'd say that's a good crash to end on, Kappa.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely impressed. I think we did pretty well. Next time... Well, next stream is tomorrow morning, isn't it, Kabak?
Yeah.
It's in like, what... 12... 16 hours? 15, 17 hours? Something like that. And we'll be back with more Halo.
Yep, gonna do some Halo 2.
Yeah. And Survival Unlikely and all the usual stuff will be at the usual times. So there's all that, and plenty more to come. And we'll see you guys then. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Catch you later, everybody.